So here's the Fire Maple X3 cooking system, rumored to boil about 800 milliliters of water in just a few minutes. Now it looks like it's a clone of the jet boil system that's been out for some time. Let's take it apart and see what you get. Okay, so we've got all these parts. Let's put it all together. Here you see the burner, and it's got a few notches in there. Turn that, and it now attaches itself to the pot. So don't forget, that's your heat control, and then the canister screws right in here. Okay, you can see it's got a very sturdy handle, and you can see it's a little bit top heavy and there's no water yet, so you can use this here to stabilize the canister. Okay, so you see here it's got the volume markers starting at the bottom 0.4, one in the middle, and then at the top for 0.8, which I'm guessing is the max this will hold here. So we'll fill it up right to 0.8. All right, let's get this thing started. So we're going to turn on the gas and push the igniter here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I boiled water. It was 0.8 liters. That's something like, I don't know, 3.5 cups of water. And keep in mind that it's relatively cold. It's about -2 today. There is a light breeze, and it boiled that in right around 4 minutes. That's a pretty tall order, pretty well done. So this does work. This little heat exchanger down here does do its job, and you know, it's definitely lives up to the billing. I do not have a jet boil, so I don't know how this compares, but in general this is a very good piece of kit. So as far as some of the pros would go, I would say that this is definitely going to save you time. If you're the kind of person that just likes to get in, have a quick break, boil up some water, cook up your food, eat and get out, this is definitely going to save you some time. And with that time savings also comes fuel savings. I'm sure that my other stoves would have taken, you know, 6-7 minutes, another 3-4 minutes, which means that there's more fuel being used. So this is definitely very efficient, and it's A+ for that. Quality construction, it does seem to be pretty well made. There are a couple of plastic pieces. The parts of the burner are plastic, but I've been watching them, and so far they looks like it's all good. The one thing that I don't like about it, I will say, is that you cannot nest your canister in here. Now I know there's some smaller size canisters, I think they're 100 grams or 110 grams. I still think it's really pretty tight. There's very little room in there. You would definitely need to leave the generic adapter at home, and possibly one of those would fit. In general, this stove definitely gets a big thumbs up from me.